Hi, my name's Scott Dunn, owner of Rocket 9 Solutions. We provide Agile coaching and training principally in the Southern California area. A couple things we wanted to tell you about that might be of interest to you, especially if you're a manager or a leader in your organization, or you're in or around the Agile transformation efforts, the Scrum teams, etc., in your organization. A couple things that might be very helpful for you. Principally, when we're looking at going with Agile or doing Scrum, as far as training, mainly what people are going and getting is the Certified ScrumMaster class or Certified Scrum Product Owner. As far as offerings from the Scrum Alliance, that's really what we have. Well, a couple of new announcements that are very exciting for us. In the last year, we've seen a lot of movement around a class called Large Scale Scrum. We just finished it up. You can see some of the work behind me about how do you implement scaling if you have beyond just 1, 2, or 3 teams, something like Large Scale Scrum. Besides the number of teams, I think there's a couple of things that might be of interest to a manager or a leader. Is what does my role look like now in the world of Agile? It's a very common question. Well, this course dives deep into equipping you with thinking tools, system thinking, and helping you improve the organizational capacity of your development teams. How do you clear out the blocks of them holistically across the system? So what does that look like, and how do you empower those teams to really own and themselves have the kind of thinking tools that solve their own problems versus maybe a more prescriptive approach given to them? If they don't come up with it and own it themselves, they're more like renting it. So we don't want to see that happen. So that might be of interest. And secondly, look for the Certified Agile Leadership offering that we should be having coming up that's also focused even more so on those thinking tools, systems thinking, and what your role looked like as moving from a manager who makes sure that people have work to do and that they're busy, into more of a change artist as a manager, a leader who leads change and enables those teams to do that. So that's more of a very narrow focus on just that, whereas the large scale Scrum or less class is going to be that plus quite a bit more on the approaches that we use. So I think those are great offerings that just didn't exist in the last years before. So take a look at that. We'd love to have you in our classes and learn more and enable you to help you and your teams and your organization find and take your next step on your Agile journey. Contact us with any questions. We'll be glad to help and hopefully see you in those classes. Thank you.